Hi everyone, it's Danielle at Baker Private Consulting, and I don't know if you guys have read some Facebook post or whatever, but the military supposedly had arrested Mr. Biden, and I believe they're going to arrest Mr. Trump as well. So, in knowing that the two gentlemen are going to be incarcerated, dealt with accordingly, in non-suitable or healthy time frame, I would like to address this mask mandation, okay? In someone's face spreads the germs. Okay, coughing towards someone. So bringing your arms up around your hands whenever you cough or sneeze. The main issue that we're going to run into with this COVID is something that our politicians are still not reminding us. And Miss Danielle is going to remind you this. The coronavirus, many years ago, okay, was in the news. They went on a full health kick. Certain parts of the people heard about it, and they changed their entire lifestyle up. If we, as people, all over the world, can say that we have treated our food properly, we could blame it on aliens, because we've seen the depictions that they beamed a cow up. But I know different. People are malicious to the point that they will punch an animal, they will whack a live chicken with a club or a stick. They will toss piglets. And farmers, I know how a dairy cow can be. You're in the worst of the worst there, because when their udder's full, they need to get milked. And it hurts just as bad as a woman who has just had a baby and her breasts are engorged. So if a woman has ever had a child and nursed, or had breast milk and not nursed and felt that pressure, that's what it feels like to a cow. And to them, it's like, get out of my way, Bessie. It's my turn, sister. And that's how they get into that knuckle grinding. A farmer can spray out the stalls. After one group walks out, they can run the shovel. It's not going to matter if the minute you open that door, Bessie and Tammy's claws or hooves have got fecal on them and they're shoving at the pen, because you're sitting here trying to keep the area where the milking equipment is at clean and sterile. Okay, you're focused on 8 to 16 to 32 dairy cows at a time sometimes. So if we've got people that are out there that want to say they want to get into farming, people that want to get into law enforcement, that want to get into butchering, that want to get into mortuary work, if you want to get into something, look online for the certifications that are available. Look online for what classes you can take at home. Allison is a college online out of Ireland. Your bank has to be able to pay in euro, but honestly, getting certified and accredited to do something, even investing the time because you're a compassionate and caring person, it makes a world of difference. Right now, I can honestly say that I have seen a television program that stated that they had used detergents in cloning gel. Detergents was the word that they used. As far as I'm concerned, it does have glitter, spit, Elmer's glue, and probably some silly string in that stuff, as far as I'm concerned. So you're not making anything that's edible. And as far as I've read, very few animals that have been cloned have been allowed to live for very long. So apparently when they make one, they make them lonely. And realizing they're the only freak in the fucking pen could make a cloned animal who doesn't really understand why in the hell they're in the bubble go bonkers, or give off the vibe that they are when really they're just freaking out because they're like, oh, or because they're an animal, their psyche might have been split through DNA, which one would highly doubt. They're an animal. You cannot control how an animal feels unless you're loving to it. And even then, they still have the ability to make a decision on their own. We have to make conscious choices about how we keep our animals and how we choose to interact with others. Today, I went into the Walmart. I went to the restroom. was very thankful that my back didn't go out and that I made it. But then when I step up to the sink, the young lady that comes in after me, psst, at the sink, goes right over, grabs paper towel, and wanders out. I take the time to put the soap on my hands not once but twice. Not because I'm sick or dirty or anything like that, but because I know that I'm in a public shithouse. Some people have continued to not care. We had a lockdown. People lived on an island. Betcha every single one of them employees, even on a lockdown, stayed to their houses and their rooms and certainly was not cleaning hotel rooms or any space like that. And then we are still relying on some of the staff and owners anywhere, okay, that will wash bedding and not check the underside for boogers, that will leave ketchup and all kinds of other beverages. Oh God, please not biohazard on the wall, but you never know, you know. Like some of them don't even care to wipe off the damn furniture, and they make Lysol wipes. You can order that stuff online. So when it comes to our animals and the coronavirus, if you are going to be an ass and spit and at people, you're going to get people sick. You're dangerous to other people. But if you make the effort to cover your stuff up, to cover your mouth, kneel down and sneeze on yourself for Pete's sake, I don't believe getting vaccinated or non-vaccinated is going to make a difference. But when you go to the doctor's office and you find out you have it, you better go and get yourself right. Because honestly, it says it leads to respiratory failure. And Miss Danielle has COPD. So please, if you get yourself checked out by your doctor's office and you test positive, get yourself vaccinated. But I would like to add that to you people that have been vaccinated and tested positive more than once, please contact the FDA and the CDC and give them the generalization of your meat consumption after you got vaccinated. Because if that vaccine is supposed to neutralize it from leading to respiratory failure, but at the same time that thing is working, you are supposed to abstain from meat. We would love to hear your comments because we all do care.